Hey friends, so today is the very last update I'm gonna do on the 100-day quest before on the last day when I do here's how it went, here's what I accomplished. I expected to make more updates than 3, but life has just, life has been throwing things my way and things that were not expected happened, and it doesn't look like I'm going to accomplish everything, but I do want to update you on what I have accomplished, so come with me. Here we go. Here's the right page in the right journal. Okay, so goal 1, find a therapist I love. This just wasn't a realistic goal, and I knew that going in, and I set myself up for failure. If you take out the I love part, I've done this twice. I've been through 2 therapists. So here, let me fill you in on my therapist tea. So I already told you, sticky note, can you stick please? Ew. I filled you in on the drama with my first therapist. Found a therapist. They kept missing my appointments, /rescheduling my appointments, /being late to my appointments. Last straw was broken when they literally were driving during my appointment and at a car dealership during my next appointment, so I quit with them. I got a new therapist after that, and this is the part you haven't heard. I was in a time frame with her that I should have had between 4 and 6 appointments. I've only had 2 ever appointments with her because she canceled 2, and it was a lot. Basically what happened was the app Grow Therapy let me schedule with her on a day that she wasn't taking any appointments. And so I didn't know she wasn't taking any appointments, so I scheduled with her that day because that's what day worked best for me. And so then when I was in my appointment, she didn't show. And Grow Therapy had a little pop-up that was like, is your therapist here or are we tripping? And I said, no, my therapist is not in the session. And it was like, okay, thanks. And I didn't think anything of it. I was just answering a question, and I ended up messaging her, and she was like, yeah, I'm not taking appointments today. And I was like, you're acting like I was supposed to know that. So I make a new appointment with her, and she doesn't come to that one either. And I'm like, hey, you canceling my appointments? And she was like, oh, I'm not seeing you anymore. And I was like, girl, why? And she was like, well, you reported me for being late after I already told you that it was because I wasn't trying to make appointments that day. And I was like, I didn't report you. And then I remembered that pop-up, and I was like, oh my god, that was me reporting her? I was just answering a question from the app. I didn't think I was reporting her by saying, yes, she's not in my appointment right when she's supposed to be. And so she was really childish and got mad at me and broke up with me. And it makes me feel really terrible, and I don't want to go to therapy because I'm trying to do something good for my mental health. I'm trying to take care of myself, and I keep hitting bad therapists every turn. These aren't the first 2 bad therapists I've ever had. I've had hundreds of therapists. I've been in therapy since I was 7 years old, maybe younger. I've had dud after dud after dud. I've had bad therapists. Basically every single therapist I've ever had was a bad therapist. So I keep hitting roadblocks. Anyway, this week, on Tuesday, I think I'll be looking for another therapist. So I'll be on my 3rd therapist I've had since I started this 100-day challenge. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna use Grow Therapy anymore because I worry that they only hire bad therapists. I'm gonna try something else. I don't know what it is yet, but okay. Number 2, clear skin. I've been taking my medicine from my doctor for my skin. It is not clear yet, like it was the first time, but I'm getting there. I'm actually taking it every day to the best of my remembrance, and I'm working on that. I'm not avoiding my medicine anymore. Number 3, driver's school at least started. my first day of driver school is tomorrow. Woo woo. And last time I updated you, I said I couldn't remember what day it's over. I checked. The last day is June 13th. So I'm taking it from June 2nd to June 13th. So it will be done, actually, before this challenge is over.
I'm pretty sure the last day of this challenge is... Where's the journaling where you talk about this challenge? I think the last day of this challenge is the 16th. I don't know.
Number 4, bed frame. You know, I've had that done. Number 5, associate's degree. I got my associate's degree on Thursday. Nice. And I already had applied to a new college and I got accepted. And my first day of my next degree is on June 11th. So I will be starting college while I'm still in work and while I'm in driver's school. So, got my associate's degree. $1,000 aside for myself. I had $100 and then I had to take some out and put some in and blah, 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 blah. I had gotten up to like, I want to say $120 and then I had to pull some out and now I'm only at $78. I'm definitely not getting $1,000 aside before this challenge is over because it's over in like 2 weeks. So, sorry. I've been in at least one body of water. I accomplished that. We've been talked about that. Sold one piece of art. I've been slacking on this goal. I barely made any art, let alone posted about art. And I definitely didn't post any art on my small business account where I was planning to hopefully sell art. So this goal went down the drain. I didn't work on it. I'm gonna be real, I didn't do it. It's still something I want to accomplish this year, but I mean, there's a couple weeks left in the challenge. I could paint something and get it posted and try to advertise it on TikTok and maybe someone will buy it, but as for now, not done. Holding my physical passport. I didn't do anything for my passport. I got my passport photo taken a while ago. You already know that. But yeah, I never went down to make an appointment and get it. I've had a lot on my plate, so. Know when the carnival is. I tried Googling it, couldn't find it. No one seems to know what I'm talking about. Part of me thinks I made this carnival up in my head. Been working on my friend's birthday gift. Haven't touched it. It's sitting right over there. Haven't worked on it. Got 120 subscribers on YouTube. Don't have 120, but I have 16. I hit 16 subscribers this week. So that was cool. I got like 3 new subscribers from TikTok because I posted a TikTok saying like, excuse me. That was cool. Finished my sketchbook. I did finish my sketchbook. Finished my watercolor sketchbook. I did finish my watercolor sketchbook. I've written 30 poems. I spent an entire night, like last week or something, going through my journals from this year. Hello. And I counted all of the poems I could find. I went through my phone notes and I counted all the poems I could find. I wrote more poems after I counted. And I think I've completed, at this point, because this morning I just wrote another poem, I think I've completed 23 poems. I think that's where we're at. So, close. My new goal, I kind of revised, is to just write a poem every single Sunday, because if I write a poem every Sunday, I will have written more than my goal is by the end of the year. Because my goal for the entire year is 50 poems. So I could write a bunch in one day to like get it done for the sake of the 100-day challenge, but I don't know if I'm going to. And then the last one is about my body, like weighing. I put a certain number, but of course I don't actually care about weighing a certain number. It's just more about feeling a certain feeling, but how can you really kind of say that in a goal? I did the May Dance Challenge, and I've started a new challenge, and I'm I don't know. I have a body. It's there, it exists, and it does all the things I need it to. And I'm happy about it. I don't need to weigh a certain amount or look a certain way. You know what I mean? Hello, you are very handsome. Thanks for welcoming yourself into the video. But that's it. Those are my goals for the 100-day challenge. This is your update. I've accomplished a few things, like the sketchbooks I got done and stuff like that. And it's possible that I could finish the poems, and then I could sell an art piece, and then I could finish making my friend's art project. But I'm probably not going to, because I just have a lot going on, and even if I do those things, there are things I simply will not accomplish, and so I will not be completing this challenge successfully. But I'm not mad about it, because I've still accomplished a lot, and my life has changed so much, and that was kind of the point of doing the challenge. So I am satisfied, and I'm happy, and I know that I still will be able to accomplish my New Year's resolutions, and I've accomplished a lot of them, and I've made a lot of progress on a lot of them, and I'm really proud of everything I've done through this half of the year. So I'm happy. So that's it.
Can you say bye? Can you say bye-bye? 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 Goodbye? Goodbye?
Bye, friends.